Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy, It's Squilly here, and we are back with another gameplay for you. This time it's some Call of Duty Ghost gameplay on one of the new maps, which I think is called Containment, and I'm not too sure. But anyway, we'll move into the gameplay. It's just a quick, well, it's not a quick, it's a 11-minute long, what you might call it, a 11-minute long kill confirmed. I drop over 50 kills in this game. It's not the best of kill death ratios, but I do drop over 50 kills, which I was rather happy about. And as you saw there, I was following the first person I watched to show, which was Wizite. He showed us that, I do believe. So I did learn from that, and we got one of the extinction eggs, whatever they're called, to get 2000 XP when you get all 4. But anyway, this video I'm going to aim of overviewing my overview of the new DLC, the map pack, and the Maverick assault rifle and the Maverick A2 sniper rifle. First of all, we'll talk about this map, seeing as though we're on it. Considering it's a medium-sized map, obviously there is the radiation section in the middle, and you do get the what's it called? I don't know how to call it. You get the special care package kind of thing. It blows up the radiation thing in the middle and blows the bridge out, so you have to jump across the bridge kind of thing instead, which is a good thing. It's nice. It changes the map a bit. I don't know what I really think to this map and anything. It's not the prettiest of maps, and people seem to, camp kinda in certain spots on this map, which can get annoying. But it's not so bad. This bridge here seems to be like a major choke point in the map. For some reason, people find it appropriate to actually like run straight across the middle of the map, which is never a good idea. I know the DLC is new and people don't really know what's going on, but running through the exact centre of the map is never the best thing to do, really. So, it's not a bad map. And then is the under the bridge? It never seems to get used that often, I don't find anyway. Let me know if you find the under the bridge to be quite a choke point in the map. I never really find anyone down here, so I don't really know what's going on with people's minds, but it's not a bad map. It's not a bad map. Don't get me wrong. It's not my favourite of the maps. So yeah. Next map we'll look at will be Bayview, which is a small marina boardwalk. It is a good map. It's okay. There's a couple of good I'm gonna say good camping spots. There's a couple of camping spots what people use on there. And I know it's gonna sound like I'm pointing out camping, but people do tend to sit in like one of the buildings and on like a balcony thing and they snipe and stuff, which isn't fun because they can just see you from miles away. So you do kind of get picked off very easily there. But other than that, it's not a bad map. The main focal point of that map is that tram thing, what you can ride in and go around the map. If you get in there and lay down, you can actually get to the other side of the map by rights without getting seen, which is amazing in my eyes. It could be used for such a good play on some kind of game mode, say Blitz or something. You manage to lay in the tram all the way around to the enemy's base and just literally sprint out the tram into the zone to get a point. That'd be great plays. So it's not a bad map at all. It's very aesthetically pleasing, but yeah, it's not one of my favourites. It's probably my third favourite. Containment my least favourite. Then Bayview, then Fog, Cabin in the Woods, foggy map. Main focal point of that map is Michael Myers and the music that comes with it. Michael Myers on that map is absolutely ridiculous. He seems to be so much stronger and so much better than the Maniac. It's so fun to play with, so if you manage to get Michael Myers on that map, it's GG. You'll have a ton of fun. The map's not too bad itself either. Not too bad map. It's a fairly nice size. There is a cave bit, as I'd call it, which is really close quarters in there. Apart from it's like one long section in there, but it is really good for gunfights in there, guys. It's some intense battles in there, and I know I'm gonna get that kill there looking at the gameplay. So it's a very good map indeed. I'd highly. That's one words. It's like my second favourite to play. And then the last map is the fan favourite Scrapyard returns from Modern Warfare 2, re-textured kind of thing, as Ignition with rockets and stuff like that. Has to be my favourite map because I used to love Scrapyard from Modern Warfare 2. It was probably, it was in my top 2 favourite maps in Modern Warfare 2. So, I do love this map. I love the retexture, it's great. The new thing where you fire off that massive rocket engine really adds a bit of something else to the map, especially if they're all flocking to the middle of the map, which, like I say, it adds a lot to it. It's I really like what they've done to it. They've done Scrapyard justice there. I believe it's a very good remake of the map. So other than that, that's all the maps going. I'd highly recommend you play on Ignition if you haven't already. If you try and skip it, it's a very good map once you get into it. And if you played it on Modern Warfare 2, you'll already know the map like the back of your hand. So you're aware then. Let's have a look at the Maverick assault rifle first. It's a fully automatic. It has high velocity rounds that provide devastating damage at close range apparently, and it's got a moderate stability and fire rate, which it does have a moderate fire rate. It doesn't seem to fire very fast at all. It seems to fire slower than the Remington for my eyes, which I thought the Remington used to fire quite slow, but it's not so bad really. Recommended attachments I'd use for this weapon is either a red dot or a silencer, or a foregrip and a silencer. I can't physically use the weapon with anything else. I just don't. It's not a bad gun, it's just not the best. It's like the Peacekeeper from Black Ops 2. I thought that fitted in perfectly into the game. It wasn't too overpowered, and it wasn't ridiculously bad. It was a very good average gun, and you could pretty much wreck people with a Peacekeeper. But this, I find it hard to get a lot of kills with, and seem to, I don't know, it's just, I maybe need to get used to it, that's the main thing, but I aren't too keen on it really. It's not a bad gun like I said, but obviously I do have it on a class just because it's new and I want to fully test it out. So yeah, highly recommend using a silencer, or a grip or a red dot. You can maybe try and use like a tracker sight, or maybe a thermal hybrid if you really wanted to. Obviously I just use like normal assault rifle perks, guys. I don't use anything special. I don't try and run and gun with it or anything in particular. Then the next weapon they brought out was the Maverick A2, the sniper rifle, which is a semi-automatic, uses a custom LAB digital A2 tracker scope, and it's deadly from the waist up with moderate mobility and recoil. The sight on it, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Yes, it's a tracker scope and it highlights the players. Wow. It's massive. It takes up half your screen. I'm really not keen on that. So I always run it with a thermal, or with a thermal and extended mags, or armor piercing really, if anything. I just do not like that sight on it. I just can't get used to the sight on it. It's massive. The gun looks massive on your character compared to something like the USR. It's such a big bulky gun. It's not one of these you can slyly get away with using what they might not see it poking out, because the barrel of the gun is huge. So, but it's not bad once you get the kills with it. That's the thing. It's not as aesthetically pleasing as the other sniper rifles. It does kill. The stock scope is awful. to always run a thermal if I were you guys. I know people who run incog, but it's not as if you cannot see them at all. And other than that, you know, it's not a bad weapon, don't get me wrong. So my overall, I'd use it if I were you, just to see what it's like, don't get me wrong. So there we are, 59 kills, 24 deaths with 21 tag collects. We won 58 to 53, which is a solid performance there. Overall overview on the DLCs, it's good, don't get me wrong, but if you need the money to justify it, I'd wait a little to see what everyone else thinks. But other than that, guys, I've been Its Squilly. This has been a gameplay on the map Containment, or something like that. I don't know. If you have enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out. Peace.